Hey everyone, I'm going to read you a little bit from my book Jackalope Fangs. I'm hoping to reach a wider audience and gain some more readers. So if you're interested in books that are kind of spooky and whimsical and a whole bunch of other stuff mixed in, maybe give Jackalope Fangs a try. So this is just a random scene that I picked. This is from chapter 12. Here goes. Look there ahead, on the right, Anna gasped. She pointed to a glittering blue pond surrounded by wisteria trees with multicolored blossoms. Standing right in the middle of the pond was a group of tall flamingos. They were all purple with lavender beaks and legs. Put your hands over your ears and slowly walk past the pond, Lindsay whispered. Just as we did that, one of the flamingos threw its head back. It stared at the sky before letting out what could only be described as a voice so beautiful it could make you cry. La 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 the flamingo sang over and over. Within seconds, the other two joined in. They were beautifully in sync and sounded like angels. Her voice is so pretty, Zoe said. I wonder if she could teach me to sing like that. She turned around and started walking towards the pond. I tried to yell for her to stop. We all did, but nothing came out when we opened our mouth. We were also fighting the urge to follow the voice. I fell to my knees and covered my ears tightly with my hands. Think of something else, I told myself. Think of some other melody. Get their voices out of your head. It was no use, though. Soon more flamingos had joined them, and the enchanting sounds became greater. So great that I stood up and began walking towards the pond against my will. Zoe was already waist deep in the water. She was walking towards a group of mauve and eggplant-colored flamingos, who were singing over and over at one time, different pitches. I tried again to yell for her to stop, but this time my mouth was dry like I hadn't had anything to drink in days. I forced my hand to bring some water to my mouth, but it did little to help. Stop, Zoe, I managed to wheeze out a few words. I watched in fear and helplessness as one of the mauve-colored ones, used its wing to push Zoe under the water completely. There were no splashes. There was no head coming up to gasp for air. She had become so enchanted by this bird that she was literally letting it kill her. I closed my eyes, and just as I began to think the worst, I heard the sound of a horn. So I'll stop there, but yeah, that's just a little bit of Jackalope Fangs. Thanks for watching, everybody, and yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, consider giving it a try.